Hi, it's Karen, and today I'm going to work with our ornate tag topper punch. I am going to make this gift tag. It has a snowflake and it's a two-layered tag. The first thing you need is a strip of paper that is 2 inches wide. And I just did that on my Stampin' Trimmer. And I need this piece, the smoky slate piece, to be 4 inches long because I want it to end up at 3 1/4. And sometimes you just have to play around with the measurements. And my top one, my basic gray, you'll cut at 3 1/2 by 2 inches. All of our tags take a strip that is 2 inches wide, and you'll see how neat that works out. Ooh, didn't do it on the basic gray, I did it on the wrong one. So 3 1/2. Yep, that's my top one. All right. It is so easy to make tags when you have a punch. You'll never ever want to pay for tags again. All right, you can save your scraps to do this. All right, very simple. And I'm going to do it in with my basic gray. You just slide it in these grooves right here. You slide it all the way to the back, and then when you punch it, it even puts the hole in the top for you. The next thing I did, I took my basic gray, my smoky slate, and I just sharpened my punch with some tin foil so I get a piece stuck in there. And you just punch. You've got a circle. Simple, easy. And I'll take another piece and I'll do my 1 3/8. After a while working with these, you just know what the dimensions need to be to fit inside. So what I did was I just took some my snail runner adhesive. Kind of warm today. And I centered my small circle inside my large one. With my snowflake punch, I took the white, it's actually Dazzling Diamonds glimmer paper. And because this is a little thick, it is a little harder to punch than the basic cardstock. So don't let it scare you if it makes a big noise. That one I missed, I got off the edge, so I'll do it again. Here we go. All right, very simple, very pretty. You know, when you buy your embellishments at the store, they're so expensive, and you never ever get the control that you have when you make them yourself. Then I did stamp these 2 images using the Flurry of Wishes stamp set. I punched them out with the snowflake punch. You can see how they match up exactly with the punch. It's really nice because you don't have to cut that out by hand. And I have my larger one. I did attach that with some snail runner, and I'm going to take the smaller snowflake. Was it the smaller one? Yes. And I'm going to adhere that with some of our tear and tape. It's a little heavier and sticks a little better because of the surface of the glimmer paper. I think this Dazzling Diamonds is so pretty. right. Hopefully I have that lined up. Oh, nicely, I do. And I am going to put one of our Jewel Basic rhinestones in the center right there. And I just use my paper snips to lift it. So there's one of my embellishments. These are good. You can use them on cards. You can use them on anything. If you have a little burr or something from your punch, you can just rub it down with your bone folder. All right. So I took my tag. I put my basic gray on top of the smoky slate. And I used a piece of our silver 1/8 inch ribbon, and you get 10 yards on here, so that's pretty. It's a lot of ribbon. Then I think I cut that at about 7 inches. I folded it over so that it was even, and I take my little loop right here for where I folded it, and I put that through the front of the tag. And you'll see why in just a minute. When you bring that through and you pull your tails through that loop, so here's your loop, and you want to put your tails through the loop. I'm going to have to do it one at a time because it wants to go the other direction. All right, and then you pull that tight, and you can see how that makes just like a nice little, it looks like a little knot over the top. On the back, you have, it looks like this. If you like the way that looks, you could do it that way, but I like mine to look more finished, so I do it this way. And all you need to do now is center your embellishment on the front of this tag. If you lay it down and not really push on it, you can arrange that a little bit more. All right, and when you like where it's at, give it a good push. And I started messing around a little more, and I decided to put this little snowflake from the square pillow box framelit set on it. I'm going to take my snail adhesive and put that on the top, right above, just like that. This bow is flattened. This one is a little more puffy. Either way, they look nice. I just like to show both ways. And if you wanted to, you could take one of the Jewel Basic rhinestones. Once you start using these, you'll find tons of purposes for it. Again, with my paper snips, I'm centering that the best I can. And when I like it, I just give it a little push. All right, there you have it, how I made my tag. You may take a piece of Whisper White on the back and attach that if you'd like. For someone's name, you can write to and from. We have a lot of different stamps that say to and from. This square from the square pillow box framelit set fits on the back perfectly, so you can write on that. You could even go ahead and dress it up a little bit more with a snowflake if you'd like, but it's not necessary. And you can use this on a little gift bag. You can use it on the front of a greeting card, which I will do one of those in one of my next few videos. There's just all different things you could use those for. I'm sure that there's many things that other people would think of that I have not. So I hope that you like it. And if you have any questions, you can put them in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer that as quickly as possible. And thank you for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the video and that you will subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks again, and have a great day.